It is Wednesday this week, May 12th, 2021. It's not a Tuesday. I did have to postpone the show for a day, but we're still going to do the weekly deals show. Stacking Kat. Welcome to the Stacking Kat channel, where I talk all things silver with a little bit of gold. If you want to see more of this type of content, then please subscribe and push that notification bell. If you enjoy this video, then hit that like button. Okay, so it is Wednesday, May 12th, 2021, as I just mentioned in the intro. As some of you may know out there that I did have to have some dental surgery yesterday on Tuesday the 11th, so it's just unable to do the show. As a matter of fact, my mouth is still in a little bit of pain and a little swollen, so I'm going to go through this show pretty quick today. I still found a bunch of good prices, or good prices for the time period that we're in right now. And also, I do appreciate everybody out there who gave me well wishes for the surgery that I just had in my last video. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do love this community. And also, one last final disclaimer, I am not affiliated with or associated with in any way, shape, and form any of these online bullion sites. Let's just find the best deals out there so we could all stack silver and gold at the best prices possible. So let's get to it. And so here we are at Kitco.com. Let's just get the prices of gold and silver before we get into it. You can see that gold is sitting at 1819.6 and silver at 2710. So the prices of both have gone up in the past week and a half, but they've kind of settled in the 1800 pace for gold and silver in the 27s. Okay, so let's start here at silver gold bull. And I noticed that here on this 2021 American Eagle silver coin, it says WSS right before it. So I'm assuming that stands for Wall Street Silver. The Reddit app and group that has been doing a lot, or at least promoting silver in a heavy way. And silver, though, is still $10 over when it comes to the American Silver Eagles. The premium is sitting at 38%. That is still really high. This is the 2021 Type 1, the last issue of these. The U.S. Mint came out in the past few weeks and said that they are completely done minting these 2021 Type 1s. They are ramping up for the Type 2. So they also, here on Silver Gold Bull, have a good price on their Buffalo Silver Round. Now, I prefer these to the secondary round market, especially if you're going online. If you're in a coin shop, I would say just go with whatever you find that's nice. But at this point, you know, these rounds, these Buffalo rounds should be brand new. You're paying $4.56 over for it, a premium, 16.8%, so roughly 17%. Decent price. Silver premiums are still really high, but if you just want that Buffalo, then this is definitely a good way to go. Silver Gold Bull has been a low price leader, if you can call it that, for quite some time now. So check them out if you just want the Eagle and the Buffalo round. Probably the two most common stacking coins, at least here in the United States. So let's move on to SD Bullion. They do have the best deal on sovereign government issued silver coins, and that is, of course, this 1 ounce silver Philharmonic, the brand new 2021, which has actually been out for some time. I believe it came out at the end of 2020, but $5.29 over spot. So you're paying roughly about a 19% premium, closing in on 20, but a lot better than the American Silver Eagle. If you don't mind that it's not from the United States Mint or even the Canadian Maple Leaf, then this is definitely a good pick. Philharmonics are recognizable across the globe. They are one of the top 4 or 5, I would say, sovereign government-issued bullion coins when it comes to silver. So definitely a good buying opportunity here. And this is the best price right now for any sovereign silver coin in the 1 ounce mark on any of these sites. So $5.29 over spot. Not a bad price considering the situation and the circumstances of the time we are in with silver and even with gold. So not a bad deal here on the Philharmonic. Okay, let's go over to JM Bullion, who has some bars with some pretty good prices. Now, you could find a 10-ounce bar cheaper than this Royal Canadian Mint bar. However, this is a nice bar to own. It is backed by, of course, the Royal Canadian Mint. It looks sharp. It's always in great condition. It usually comes in the mint package cellophane. It has that little security feature on the back, the little maple leaf in the middle. At least I think that's what it is, because it's almost like in a proof-like finish compared to what the rest of the maple leaves are. So still a really good buying opportunity and a good price at this with this bar when you're paying just over $5 over spot. Usually you're paying like $7 to $8 over. These are in high demand. So definitely a good option if you're looking for the 10-ounce bar and you just don't want a standard secondary issued like Buffalo bar or Morgan bar or whatever any of the other ones are, Silvertown and all that. So Scottsdale, I don't know. Now I'm rambling on, but this is definitely a good pickup for the price. You usually don't see these in stock at this price, or you haven't for the past year and a half or so. So if you want that Royal Canadian Mint 10-ounce bar, there it is. And they also have a new 1 kilo on sale, and it's the Silvertown Pony Silver Bar. Pretty cool design, of course, paying tribute to the Pony Express. And you are paying only $4.19 over spot for this. I believe Bold might have their Germania Mint Bar for a little cheaper, the kilo. However, it is on pre-order, or it might even be on back order, so you don't know when you're going to get it. But these are in stock right now, as you guys can see in the upper right-hand corner at JM Bullion. If you do have the capital to go ahead and put down $1,000 plus on this, this would definitely be a good buy. However, I know that's a lot of money, and do not break the bank just to own a 1 kilo silver bar. If you want it and you need to save some money for it, then do that. But this is a nice big chunk, 32.15 ounces. So good opportunity for a bigger bar here at JM Bullion, the 10 ouncers, as well as this kilo Pony Express bar. So let's go to Monument here. They have their 90% silver for the cheapest I could find, and it is still $6.49 per ounce over spot. That is really high. 24.03 face per dollar face. Look at, you can get a dime or quarter depending on what they want to sell you. This is just too high for me. I think I'm going to do a video coming out here in the near future when it comes to stacking 90%, if it's still even a value in buying it, other than the intrinsic value of silver, of course. But are we just paying too much over spot for something that used to be at spot or like under $1 over? So I don't know if the value's there any longer, but I know a lot of people still like stacking the 90%. Okay, so Hero Bullion is going to be the hero, pun intended, when it comes to gold this week. They have a lot of good gold deals, so we're going to get into exactly what they do have. Let's scroll on down. So they have them in all different sizes. So we have a 1/10 ounce Austria Philharmonic here for, it says as low as $215.28. But let me click here and go to the quick view. If you buy one, it's $218.86. So remember that gold 1/10 ouncers still have really high premiums. However, they are quite affordable if you're just looking for a little bit of gold. They also have this polar bear for roughly the same price, a little bit more. Let's see, they're out of stock on all the American Gold Eagles and the Canadian Gold Maple Leafs. But let's get into their quarter ouncers where they have some good deals as well. As you can see, here's the quarter ounce Philharmonic. Let's click on the quick view and see how much it will cost for just one of these bad boys. So $519.85. I always recommend paying with check. Usually you could use a e-check, so you don't have to send in a paper one. You'll always save a little bit of money. In this instance, you're saving a little over $20. So always a good route to go when it comes to that. But a quarter ounce Austria Gold Philharmonic coin. Same thing with the silver, highly recognizable and respected. And they also have this 2021 Gold Britannia 1/10 ounce, which is the new security feature. Everybody out there loves this design. It's the same exact price as the Philharmonic. If you would much prefer this Britannia, I would put them both in the same class when it comes to gold to stack and recognizability, but just maybe the new design might have you guys feeling like that's something that you would rather have. Personal preference when it comes down to that. Okay, so now I'm going to go to their 1 ouncers, and you can see here's the Britannia again. This is the 1 ounce version of the quarter ounce we just saw, and this is the cheapest gold coin I could find out there from a sovereign government mint, and you're talking 1875. So it's under $100 over spot, or right around it. Gold premiums are still lower than silver. However, they're still higher compared to where they were maybe a year and a half ago, but that's just how it goes everywhere. So nothing you can do about that. But you know, these 1 ounces, the security features really show up, especially the little hologram, but a great price on an ounce of gold if you can afford it. I stress, if you can afford it, they are still a lot of money. Okay, so as we did see, prices really aren't coming down all that much quite yet. It's just the way it is right now, of course, in the market. I mean, these American Silver Eagles here are still over $10 over spot as part of their premium. So that's just where we're at right now. We see some generics under the $5 mark, which is really good. The Philharmonic you can find cheap there at SD Bullion. So there's still some good prices out there, depending on if you just want to pay that extra amount of money. If you do want to go the gold route, we did see that Hero Bullion out there from Texas really came through with all the best gold deals that I could find. So check them out if you're looking for 10th ounce, fractional, 1 ounce, whatever it may be. Of course, not in the American Gold Eagle form or even the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf, but there are definitely some good sovereign mint issued gold coins out there on Hero Bullion. So be sure to check those out. And once again, thank you to everybody for tuning in to this weekly series. And I do apologize that I had to put it out a day late, but circumstances of life sometimes come up. So better late than never, and I hope you guys are able to deal hunt pretty good this week. And if you'd like to see similar videos about silver with a little bit of gold, then please subscribe and push that notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.